it's spring break time, and on this week's edition of Grants Getaways, we're giving you a look at just a few of the many activities across the state that you can do with your children this coming week. Here's Grant McOmie.
The Capitol Mall is a rare Oregon gem, a free state park meant for strolling, and where a sweet Oregon spring's in full swing.
Well, this state park is largely landscape based, high detailed landscape. It's planted to have a good color throughout the year, starts in spring and goes on through the summer.
And it's off to a stunning start as winter shakes off its gray shaded coat and pink tinged cherry blossoms steal the scene.
Conveniently located, easy to get to. People haven't been here, they really should. It's beautiful. I just come here every day and think this is a pretty great office to come to work,
You'll enjoy travel along this heavenly ribbon of asphalt in Yamhill County. Leave the Willamette Valley behind and discover the Nesta River National Scenic Byway. There are 4 campgrounds along the way, and each opens on May 1st. Dover offers a dozen sites tucked away in the forest and a large covered picnic site to shelter a family gathering. Bring your camera when you travel this way, for the Byway parallels an ancient river marked by 40-million-year-old basalt rock formations. Even on a dry day, the rocks are drenched by water, dripping and dropping across lush moss and wildflowers. Fan Creek Campground is the place to be for more riverside fun. Towering trees set this site apart that also offers a handful of larger RV sites for the motorhome crowd. Stop in at Alder Glen for a whopper of a waterfall. It's a place where wildflowers grow right next to more riverside campsites. This byway is perfectly suited to a day when the sunbeams light up the scene and fairy slipper orchids wave you along as the river rolls on its ageless song. And it connects you with another sweet surprise along the Oregon coast.
They're a bit wider, they're very stable, and I always say if you've ever paddled in a canoe, this is going to have an equitable level of stability. You need to know nothing about kayaking. The majority of our tours are built for beginners.
It's turn of tide on Netarts Bay, and I've come to paddle with friends on a day that's just too nice to believe. At 2,700 acres, Netarts Bay is relatively small in size, with no major rivers but several small creeks feeding into it.
Netarts Bay is one of the most pristine bays on the Oregon coast. It's a marine-dominated estuary. The water is very clear, as you can see today. We can see right to the bottom. Dungeness crab are crawling around. The visibility makes this a really nice waterway to paddle.
So get here soon, and then slow down and make the most of a sweet Oregon spring. On Netarts Bay, with photographer Jeff Kastner, Grant McOmie, KGW.
Some beautiful options there. And be sure to watch our half-hour program of Grants Getaways. That show airs this Saturday and Sunday right here on KGW.